excited! We get to do PE again, so who's ready for some fun? Woohoo! Today's lesson is a circuit combo. We're going to combine some fitness exercises and some throwing challenges. Okay, so today's lesson we are working on our cardiovascular endurance with our fitness exercises and working on our throwing skills, looking at underhand throwing. So let's get ready for some fun. Alright, now we know what we're doing. Let's go on ahead and do a warm-up first. You've got this, you can do it. Let's warm up, ready for our lesson.
So we're going to start with a short warm-up. Now I know we did a longer warm-up for one of the lessons. We're going to do a short one, and we'll do the short one where we are going to be doing activities where we don't do a lot of moving around. So starting on the music like we did before, we're going to start with jogging in place. Wait for the music. It's coming, I promise. So jogging in place to start. Make sure you get your feet off of the ground. Jog, jog, jog. Keep those feet moving, jogging in place. Good job. Remember, stay in your spot, don't move around, stay still in your spot and just jog in place. We're doing a boat, so join me on the floor. Remember, for the boat, we sit on our bottom, we lift our feet and we paddle, paddle, paddle. Bottom on the ground, lift your feet, hands together and paddle like you're paddling your boat. If you're on your back with your feet in the air, your boat has sunk, don't let your boat sink. Bottom on the ground, feet in the air and paddle. Good job, keep paddling your boat. I'm going to show you a little more from the front what it looks like. Feet up, paddle, keep your hands together and I paddle and I go to each side. Keep your hands together to make your paddle and go to each side. Okay, next one we are skipping. Remember when we skip, we get our knees up nice and high and the foot on the ground hops or bounces. So skipping. Make sure you get those knees up. Remember, the foot on the ground hops, knee in the air comes down to a step. Get those knees up, good job. Next one, we are doing our low plank. For our low plank, we hold our body in the air. So we put elbows, hands on the ground. Nice straight legs, toes on the ground and hold our body still. Don't move, hold it still. Remember to keep nice and still, don't move. Alright, nice job. Next up we're doing jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, and you bend the feet wide, hands touch at the top, jumping jacks. Feet go wide, hands touch at the top, feet in, hands by side, jumping jacks. Good job, keep going. Alright, last one, we are galloping. Remember when we gallop? One foot stays in front, back foot tries to catch it. So remember that front foot always is in front, back foot tries to catch it, galloping. You can do it slow is fine, or you can go a little bit faster, and if you've got it then you can go as fast as you need to. Do it safely and carefully. Alright, good job everybody, well done. So we are going to start our next activity. So be ready for that, and I'll see you in the next video. Good job. Hi guys. All right, so it's time for a new lesson. Yay, awesome. Today we're going to do a circuit combo, which basically means we're going to do some different challenges going over all of the things we've done so far. So the first things you're going to need, because here's our equipment. You're going to need a bucket or a bowl or a dish or a box or something to act as a bucket kind of target. Then you're going to need 2 cups, because we're going to be using these for bowling and for another challenge as well, so you need the cups. Then a good old paper ball and our sock ball. Now, I have loved your videos. One of the things I've noticed is your sock balls are starting to get a little bit long. When you do your sock ball, roll it up as much as you can so it's more round than long, because that way it's going to throw easier. And also, if you're throwing to a target, if it's a big long sausage-like ball, it might not go in. If it's a nice round one, it'll probably go in. So equipment you're going to need: a bucket, a bowl or a box, 2 cups, a sock ball and a paper ball. So you need to pause the video and go and get them now. Alright, did you get your equipment? Awesome, good job. So the first thing we're going to do though is we're going to do some fitness exercises, then we'll be doing a throwing challenge, then some fitness exercises, throwing challenge, so we're taking turns. Now, if we were doing this in my room, we'd have it set up like stations. We don't, so after each one, you're going to set it up. So here's my suggestion. After each fitness exercise, you're going to listen to how to set it up. You pause me, and then set it up, and then you unpause me, so that we can work together, you can watch it. And then at the end, you are going to make a video of you doing anything from this lesson. It can be one of the exercises, it can be one of the throwing challenges, it doesn't matter, as long as I see you do something, alright? So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do jumping jacks. Remember, when we do a jumping jack, feet out, hands touch the top, hands down. I see a lot of jumping jacks that look like this. I don't know what that is, because it's not a jumping jack. Maybe a bird learning to fly. Make sure they're good jumping jacks. So, we're going to do good jumping jacks for our very first challenge. Your time starts now. Now we're going to set up for our first throwing challenge. So the first one is our target throw bucket ball. We are going to use your bucket, your box. You're going to put it down. Now, we've already done these, so we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. So you're going to do 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright? You know what, let me move my bucket so you can see that a little bit better. I should move it out again. So my bucket's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you have a mark on the ground. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to use one of these cups. We're going to put it down for the mark on the ground. And then I'm going to throw underhand to my bucket. Alright? So your job is to see how many times you can get your sock ball into the bucket. Things that you need to remember are: step on your opposite foot, nice straight arm, throw back, swing forwards, get it into the target. Oh, Coach told you got it in the target. I did, because this is my job, but also, when I was getting ready to throw, I made sure that I went through the steps. And when I let go, my hand points at the bucket. Count your scores, see how many you can get. Your time starts now. Your bucket throw is done. Remember, you should be throwing underhand like I demonstrated earlier. How many did you get? Did you get more than 10? You did, awesome. Alright, so we did it for 2 minutes. Did you get more than 20? What? You did? That's awesome. Did you get more than 465? No, you didn't. Because we didn't have that long. But whatever score you got, good job. Because I know that everybody was getting it in the bucket, so well done. Our next round is going to be the fitness challenge. So we're going to do our slide, slide, touch the ground. So we start the side, we're going to go slide, 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 touch the ground. So we go 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. Alright, so you're going to do that. You can go a little bit faster if you need to. Make sure after slides, you're touching the ground. Okay, your time starts now. You should have your heartbeat going a little bit faster. You should be out of breath. When we are working on increasing heart rate and breathing harder, that is cardiovascular endurance. So we're making our body strong and healthy by working our heart and lungs. Okay, for our next challenge, we are bowling. So here's what we're going to need. We need our 2 cups, all right? We are going to put them out as our bowling pins. Now, you can put them up this way or that way. It really doesn't matter, all right? Because all we're trying to do is hit them. I'm going to put them up this way like they're a real drinking cup. So I'm going to put my pins down, and then I'm going to use my bucket to mark out my line. I'm going to do 10 steps again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there is my throwing line. And remember, when we bowl, we get down low to the ground. So your challenge is to knock your pins, your cups over. All right? So remember, we step on your opposite foot, nice straight arm, swing back, get low to the ground, roll along the ground. If you hit your pins over, woo, good job. You go standing back up. And then you go back to your bowling throwing line, and then you go in. I'm going to move it out of my way a little bit so I don't fall over it because that would be embarrassing. Step on the opposite foot, now straight up, swing back, bend low to the ground, and let go. So, your job is to see how many times you can knock the pins over. Alright? If you hit one pin, you get 1 point. If you hit 2 pins, you still get 1 point. We just count and see how many times we can do it. You got that? You ready? Go! Did you knock the pins down? You did, awesome. Alright, did you knock your pins down more than 1 time? Of course you did, because you're awesome. What about more than 5? More than 10? More than 15? What about more than 20? What about more than 66? No, 66, we can never get 5. So if you knocked your pins down, you are awesome. If you did it more than once, you're super awesome. If you did it more than that, then you are super amazingly, fantastically awesome. Make sure that we're listening, following the directions so that we can do it correctly. And then we're going to do awesomely well, because you are. Our next challenge, we are going to jog in place. Did you notice that our 3 fitness challenges, so we're doing 3, we're all working on cardiovascular endurance, making our heart beat faster and getting out of breath, cardiovascular endurance. So we are going to jog in place. Now, you can jog slowly, you can jog faster, you can jog getting your knees up, you can jog with knees low. It's completely up to you, as long as you are jogging in place. When you're jogging, I want you to think about, is my heart beating faster? Am I breathing faster? So what's that called? It's called cardiovascular endurance. Your time for jogging in place starts now. Jogging in place. What is jogging in place? I just forgot. Jogging in place is done. What is the fitness component when we are working our heart and breathing faster? What's it called? Cardiovascular endurance. I do hope that you said it at me. If you did, you're awesome. If you said, I don't remember, it's cardiovascular endurance. If you said nothing and watched, it's cardiovascular endurance. Your heart beats faster, you breathe harder, cardiovascular endurance. Okay, next challenge. You can see I'm holding some cups and a ball. Alright, so this one we're using that paper ball. And you have a choice for this. Ooh, a choice, how fun. So, I'm going to show you choice number 1, and then I'm going to show you choice number 2. Choice number 1, you're going to need a bucket. Choice number 1, you're going to put your bucket down, and we're going to do 6 steps. Goodness me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use one cup as my throwing line. Alright, so this is choice number 1. Remember, you're going to get 2 choices. Choice number 1. For this, I need to get the ball into the bucket, but I need to start with the cup. So I always step on my opposite foot. Ooh, and then, did you see it was the same action I threw, and then I kind of tipped my cup when it pointed at the bucket. When my hand at the bucket, I tipped my cup trying to get it out. It was really close, it almost went in. So again, choice number 1 is opposite foot. Ooh, nearly fell over. Straight arm, and then when my hand gets to the bucket, I tip. I think I need to do a little bit harder. So that's choice number 1. If you're like, that looks a little tricky, here's choice number 2. Choice number 2 is throw the ball in the air, catch it in the cup. Throw it in the air, catch it in the cup. Throw it in the air, catch it in the cup. So choice number 1, use the cup to try and throw it into the bucket. Or choice number 2, throw it, catch it in the cup. You can choose whichever one you want to do. Alright? Now, you're going to start that in a second. If you really want to do both of them, do the first one and then do the second one afterwards. If you just want to do one, you can. Remember, you have a choice. Cup to bucket is choice 1. Or you can choose throw and catch in the cup. It's completely up to you. Make your decision because your time starts now. So we are completely done with that challenge, that set of challenges. Nice job. What choice did you make for the last one? Did you use the cup to throw it in the bucket? Or did you throw it and catch it in the cup? Or did you try both? If you did both, that is absolutely fine. Now that you've completed all the different challenges, your job is to record any one of them. Now, some of you might do that, have done that already while you're working. Some of you might do that now. You can choose any challenge that you want. So you could do jumping jacks, the throw into the bucket ball, slide, touch the ground, bowling, jog in place, or using the cup. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you make me a video. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to see your work, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Hey, great job, everybody. So today we were working on cardiovascular endurance. So remember those fitness exercises that made our heart beat faster and we were breathing harder? That works our heart and lungs, and that is cardiovascular endurance. And then we were working on some throwing skills on our underhand throwing. Remember, we always step on that opposite foot. And every time we throw to a target, we let go of the ball when our hand points at the object. Again, great job, guys. All right, so lesson is completed. Remember, your job now is to submit your video. It can be a video of anything that you've done in today's lesson, but make sure you submit that video. Kindergarten and first grade, click the media tab to record and upload your video. And second, third, fourth, and fifth grade, click the red record button to upload it onto Flipgrid. I look forward to seeing your videos. All right, everyone, you are awesome. I look forward to seeing all of your videos. You're the best.